Richie Simmons will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
Richie Simmons.
Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Now you see the pitching coach out for a word. And this is for no other reason than to let the guy catch his breath out there. You know, maybe give him a little pep talk and plant a positive seed in his mind.
And there's something we've come to expect over the past few years. A big game from Mark Teixeira. He's our top player of the game.
Adams scores. Jay scores. Carpenter. He scores 3 with a double to right center, and the Cardinals lead 7-6. What an at-bat by Carpenter. Punted right at the first baseman, and that's an easy play. Going back, and now over, makes the catch.
Welcome back to tonight's minor league pregame show. As we close in on AAA International League action, let's have a look at our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Richie Simmons will stand in for the first time now, and he does so with 22 home runs on the ledger so far. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and 2 left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Richie Simmons will take his cuts now with a big opportunity to give his club the lead here. Now here's the first pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Richie Simmons will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. Now the first pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Rounding third, Teixeira. And now they've got a man out there with nowhere to go. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. Richie Simmons will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Here's the first offering. The first offering is lined into right field, and they have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Oh, and this goes right past him. Richie Simmons will stand in with the go-ahead run at first, so he'll need to at least get him into scoring position with nobody out. First pitch coming. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Castaneda retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for route number 1.
And here's a spot where you can see he just doesn't get that bat on a level plane through the zone. You know, this is an uppercut swing like he's trying to hit it out of the park. It winds up a routine pop.
Here's the first pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. And a very good performance offensively for this bunch.
Tigers have done it! For the 4th consecutive year, they are champions of the American League Central Division!
And the pitch, and Blanco bunts it, and it's a good bunt. Stote has it. He will win a game in a very unusual way.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders and the Louisville Bats. And before we progress any further, let's have a quick look at our 2 starting lineups for tonight. And then briefly, let's take a look at the two starting pitchers who get the assignment here. Richie Simmons will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Richie Simmons.
Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Richie Simmons will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
Richie Simmons.
Now the first pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. Comes set, now the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He's set, now the pitch. Now a hard liner toward short. And heads up down there as he just had to cover up as this skips right over his head. Around third and being waved on home. They'll try to score that runner from first. He's around third. And the runner will score from first. Richie Simmons will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Richie Simmons.
Now a ball lined toward right center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Now batting,
Richie Simmons will stand in, and as you see, needs only a big fly to complete this cycle. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. And there's something we've come to expect over the past few years, a big game from Mark Teixeira. He's our tops player of the game.
He squeezes it, and the A's have won it. 3 consecutive years in the postseason for the Oakland A's.
Now on 3-2 to Utley with Rollins leading from second. No-hitter, the 11th no-hitter in Los Angeles.
And now,
Richie Simmons will stand in, and you see there, he's been scorching hot these past few games. First offering on the way. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now, and gone! Home run! So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 23 for him thus far, as it's now a 3-0 ball game. Now the first pitch. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, the second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base.
now batting, second baseman
Richie Simmons will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. He's ready now, the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. A bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Richie Simmons will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A
Richie
3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit. And now they've got a man out there with nowhere to go. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him. Richie Simmons will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one.
Richie Simmons.
Here's the first offering. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw will have no chance at second. It's an infield single, and there are 2 on with 1 away now. So a good job of collectively swinging the bats in this one, but if we had to single out one guy who outshined all others, I think it's...
A goner! A 3-run homer for Matt Adams! 3-2 Cardinals in a magical 7th inning! 2-1. That is into left field. Cespedes giving chase, not going to get there. It falls in. Kendrick on his way to third. Cespedes bobbles it. DeSarcina waving Kendrick home. Here's the throw to the plate, and Howie is gunned down. What an unbelievable throw by Yoenis Cespedes. Runner tags, he'll advance into third.
And now, your
Richie Simmons will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Richie Simmons.
Now the first pitch. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead. Richie Simmons will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Second baseman.
And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Now here it comes. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone! A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 24 home runs for him on the season as they extend the lead to 5-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's set, now the pitch. Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
He's ready now, the pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Blanco is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Richie Simmons will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Well, I'll tell you what, he had to get up for that one. Sometimes the leap is a little bit more showy, but not here. He was up there a good 2 or 3 feet to pull it in.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top